The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
It's familiar, but not too familiar, but not too not familiar. It's a new craze. Hey, good girls, do you wanna just say, hey, I wanna? Just say, hey, I wanna.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, Me, and Advice Show for the Modern Era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis McElroy.
I'm your sweet baby brother, Griffin McElroy. You know what that alarm sound means on my phone? It's
Pony time.
It's pony time, everybody. Welcome to the pony time segment of My Brother, and Me. This is the first time that we've properly called it that, although if you think about it, we've done pony time maybe 700 times in the 303 episodes we've done this show. Pony time is a special time of year where we talk about all the exciting horse races and the winners and just like what's new, what's happening in the whole pony industry. Obviously, the Kentucky Derby, which is what I call it. It's like a fun little pet name for it. Has happened, and then of course the Preakness wrapped up last week, and then
I like to call it the Freakness.
Okay,
because I'm really excited about it. I get really freaked out.
Yeah. And then of course I think the Churchill Downs. I said of course, but I don't actually know. I think the Churchill Downs are today. There's no part of the Pony Time segment where I fact check stuff. And maybe we'll organically get to that point. But let's talk about like the horses and like what's going on. Like Nyquist, very, very exciting. I'm looking at the Kentucky. There I go again.
The Kentucky Derby.
The Kentucky Derby results here. It looks like Nyquist pulled off a commanding win, 1 1/4 lengths ahead of Exaggerator, who I think we can all agree is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's fucking Exaggerator. Nyquist sounds like it should be a sleepy horse.
Because it sounds like NyQuil?
Yeah.
It's actually a very, very fast horse is the thing. Very awake and fast.
No. I mean, maybe it's an ironic thing, like when you call a big guy tiny.
I noticed fast horses are getting so popular in these races now.
Yeah.
It definitely seems to be the trend.
Back in my day, everyone used to just have slow artisanal horses.
Yeah.
Looks like, and of course, following them close behind, 4 1/2 horse lengths behind. By the way, that's a wonderful measurement. Can I use that for other things? And I just bought a new mattress. I wish I had thought to be like, I'm looking for one that's like 3/4 horse length.
It's pretty. It's kind of fun if you think about the fact that like those people also know about feet.
Yeah.
Like they all know about it.
They know what they are.
It's definitely some like cubit shit, right? Where it's just like, oh, it's the length of my arm. Like, well, what about his arm? Oh, it's the length of his arm too. Oh, okay.
Some disappointing finishes in the Kentucky Derby, like Gunrunner, Mohayman, sudden breaking news, Brody's Cause. Brody's Cause is
probably the best horse name I've ever heard.
Brody's Cause is more woven necklaces for everyone.
There's Danzing Candy, not Dancing Candy. Oscar nominated. Majesto. Majesto's probably.
Sounds like the one that we made up. Like
yeah.
If there's one that we.
Well, no. If we were to make one up, it would be like Mama's exquisite soup recipe.
That's true.
That
Majesto sounds like the horse couldn't decide between being a racer and being a magician.
And let me just hop over to the Preakness results, see if Nyquist is still on that Triple Crown run, and know that piece of shit Exaggerator snuck in like a thief in the night, took it away. Nyquist got beat by a horse named Cherry Wine, too. Nyquist finished third. Cherry Wine came in second. Cherry Wine didn't even fucking fight. And not fight, race. Well, it's kind of a fight. Didn't even fight in the Kentucky Derby. And at that point, it's like, if you're not even going to go for the Triple Crown, why the fuck are you here? I got the single crown. Go the fuck up. I won a race and I kept the horse from getting the Triple Crown. Good job. You're a fucking troll at this point. Like, let him approach glory.
Wait, Griffin, in your opinion, what's better? A Triple Crown earned or a Triple Crown given?
Both are better than a Triple Crown stolen, which is what Cherry Wine did. And it's technically what Exaggerator did. Exaggerator, you lost the first race, dog. It's time to fucking get out of the race because you're not going to win the Triple Crown.
Are you suggesting that if any horse that wins after, like if a horse wins the first one, any horse that beats that horse after that is just like
a usurper to the third crown,
being a real dick
to the three crowns
and a crown blocker?
Some disappointing finishes in the Preakness I'd like to go down, like Uncle Lino, Fellowship, Awesome Speed, All very good.
that's painful, isn't it? To name a horse Awesome Speed and have it not finish.
Yeah,
And in the
fucking
top,
dude,
what, like 3?
fucking dude finished 9th. It's okay, Speed. We've revised the horse's name in light of recent events.
That was
Do you
just
wanna-
called disappointment.
I do want to talk about there were 2 very disappointing finishes in the Preakness, and those were the 2 horses that were destroyed because they died. They died during the Preakness. There were 2
At
horses
least
that
one
were
of them destroyed itself, right?
both were destroyed, and I don't want to joke about it too much because it's very, very, very sad. Again, that verb is not. The verb is joyous. But the act
It's triumphant,
It's a
I would say.
triumphant-
Like, yeah.
But like the thing it describes is very, very sad. But that's kind of a weird, ending to a sports event. Like, how was the Broncos game? Well, they lost, and Peyton Manning died.
During it.
How was it? How was it? Oh, it was okay. Tony Romo, he fucking died.
He threw so hard that his body ripped in half.
He threw so hard, his heart just stopped, and he died literally right there on the 50. And then his team fucking lost, couldn't even win one for the Romo. He died.
I know that they pay really close attention to the genetics of a horse before they breed them.
Yeah.
Do you think that question comes up? Like, so will it be fast? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fast.
So
Will it
fast.
be like a beautiful chesnut brown color?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Don't worry about it.
Definitely.
Definitely. Is there any chance of it just like racing really, like, you know how it's going to run really fast? Any chance of it dying because of the speed at which it runs?
I bet that the answer to that question is always this. Well, there's always a chance. I mean, God could just take it. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. God watched the horses ran too fast and beautiful, and God's like, not on the ground anymore. Time to race amongst the clouds.
You're pulling my chariot now.
Yeah.
Now, the saddest part is one of the horses that died, broke its leg, very, very sad, was destroyed. It was Promedia, 4-year-old filly, died on the track, very, very sad. The other one, and this is even sadder, just died after winning a race, just like trotting on back to the stall, died just instantly standing up. That horse's name was Homeboy Chris. Can we please, like, that's...
Can we not spare the ones with the most beautiful names? Is that not...
I also, I just want to say, it is a tragedy that Homeboy Chris fell in the line of duty.
It's sad when
Well,
any horse dies.
Yes. But Homeboy Chris did win, which adds a little bit of an epic spin to, like, you win your race and then, like, back in your stall, you know, you close your eyes. Like that, there's a little bit of, like, beauty to that.
John
you know?
Henry kind of
Yeah,
beat
right?
the steam engine, and then
I've seen a lot of controversy. There's been a lot. I've been following all the horse bloids, and there's been a lot of controversy that the Pimlico race course where the Preakness is hosted had a muddy track situation. That might be why Nyquist didn't perform as well as everybody was expecting, but it also might be why 2 of the athletes died. How have you done the turf? Tell me about the choices you made while making the turf. They were apparently pretty bad choices because 2 of the athletes died.
I also read at one point that the problem might be that, like, the horse, at least one of them, already had a bunch of injuries and they just drugged it up real good so it could race good. Like, who's in charge of this shit? Is there not
who's testing
somebody
these
who's going,
things?
wait, what did you do? Oh, hold on. Yeah, wait, what did you do? Get the fuck out.
what's the other horse besides Homeboy Chris?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just need a name.
Promedia.
Promedia. Do you think there's a part, like, as sad as it is to lose Homeboy Chris, and I'm still torn up about it, nobody has, if Promedia is watching from Beyond the Beyond, there's got to be a little bit of relief on Promedia's part, like, oh, thank God. I did not want to be the only horse that died at this thing, because that would be a hot topic. And
Yeah,
now,
but-
like, 2 die, it's like, maybe not our fault?
Yeah, and at least now Promedia has the comfort of being, like, forever, like, a statistic. Like, well, there's one Preakness, 2 horses, same day. Like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
This has got to be the worst Preakness, right?
I feel like it should. It requires definitely some, like, some kind of restructuring to your race program when two of the contestants die.
I'm not sure what the criteria is for judging the success or failure of a Preakness organizer. I'm pretty sure 2 horses going on to meet their eternal reward is probably a demerit or 2.
If your fucking if your fucking Preakness has a KD ratio, you fucked up, dog.
If it were any other competition, like how did the evening of Jeopardy go? Well, bad news. 2 of the contestants dropped dead. Oh, well, we probably need to look at the buzzers or whatever because something's gone horribly wrong.
Like they were giving this guy the job description. They said, okay, listen, it's an easy gig. All you have to do is make a big circle that beautiful horses can run around on. And then the guy's like out the door. And like as he's getting in his car, they're like, oh, and don't let any of them die on it.
What?
Listen, come back. Don't let any of the horses die on the circle.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Sounds good. Checks in the mail.
It's the exciting
I
thing
put a
about-
bunch of holes in there. Goodbye.
It's an exciting thing about horse racing, though, right? Because there can only be one winner, and there can only be one Triple Crown winner, and sometimes there's lots of 0 Triple Crown winners, and the rest of the horses are losers. But then below that is a whole nother strata of like super losers. I super lost the Preakness. I lost the Preakness, arguably the most one can lose at any endeavor.
Now listen, I hope that nobody gets the wrong impression that thinks we think it's funny when horses die.
No, it's the
They're
saddest
this
thing ever. If
beautiful
you were
creature.
watching,
that
that would fuck you up if you were watching that. No way.
I can't imagine. And we are respectful of it. Like I think I personally purchased the meat of them with Chris.
No, come on.
To share with my family.
No.
Friends and family.
No.
No. Well,
No.
dude, somebody should eat them. Don't you think?
Yeah. Like very Dothraki, right?
It is stuff. I mean, like, not the other horses. That seems weird.
That's messed up. But maybe homeboy Chris was the stallion that will mount the world or whatever, and needs to be consumed by a
Somebody should
child.
consume them.
I can't.
Child,
It's been a long time since I read it.
Listen, let's get to the advice. We wasted like fucking 10 minutes talking
We
about that.
talked a long time. That's what happens about when you get us going on horses.
Can we stop killing horses?
Can we
by the
please just
way?
stop? Can we rein that in
Also,
maybe a little bit?
side note, when the one that broke its leg, it threw its rider and broke his collarbone. Let's look at this whole thing again, huh?
Yeah, if you're going to
Let's
be
take
fucking
it back to
humanist-
the start.
If you're going to be humanist pieces of shit about all this, then fine. There is a human cost, one collarbone. Now, of course, when that person broke their collarbone, I don't think anybody walked up to them and swiftly executed them. I don't think whoever was riding that pony was destroyed as well. I think they can still like use their other arm to eat a hot dog, which they probably did later that day because more is expected of them than just riding a horse. There's a more sort of cohesive human experience there beyond the track, and we didn't afford that opportunity to homeboy Chris.
If anyone's listening and your horse breaks a leg and you're like, well, I'll take care of it. I will
Travis will
adopt that
take him.
horse. I'll fix that horse. I will Seabiscuit the shit out of that horse. Just call me.
Okay,
Okay.
now it's time for advice.
I do want a horse, by the way. Like, legit. I've been thinking about
But like one that has a leg that doesn't work, so it can just like chill in my office and just like lay around.
Right?
Yeah.
I got a significant couch in here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Tonight, my boyfriend took me out for dinner at the OG after a long day at work. Oh, always goes down good. It was lovely until a waitress hung out while we were trying to eat to tell us her life story. What? I went from acknowledging response to one-word answers to a laugh, finally just nodding my head and hoping that each time she walked away, it would be the last. She would finish a sentence, walk 2 steps, and step back to say more. Oh my God. We gasped about being late for a movie, paid and booked it out of there, only to eat leftovers in the parking lot. How can we avoid this situation? / what do I do to make it end? / am I doomed to live an OG-less life? Please help, Ravenous Rebecca.
There's a lot of variables here. I don't know if you were actually late for a movie or if you were just like,
Sounds like a scam.
yeah,
Kinda
it sounds like maybe you're
Run
just
the Old
dropping a line on
Scamaroo.
it. I don't think that this is. I don't think that this is necessarily so bad of a thing for a person to do. Like talk to you and make a. We get so many questions coming from the other end of like, Well, we get less of them now because I think we made our stance pretty clear of like, I want to know more about this person working in a service industry. So how can I like talk to them? How can I become friends, or how can I date this person who I know who works in a service industry? It's rare that we get it coming the other way, where it's like this person in the service industry is coming on a little strong, but like. I don't necessarily think I know you came there to eat, and you probably want to like eat and hang out.
Griffin, that's the problem. Is there's 3 periods to a meal at a restaurant: before your food, during your food, and after your food. And before and after, they can talk to me all they want. But once the food is there, and I'm supposed to actively be engaging my talking hole with food, don't talk to me.
This is absolutely untenable. This is absolutely like, I'm sorry. There's no, okay. I have a daughter. She'll be 2 in August. Okay. If I am at dinner with my wife, it is through some Herculean schedule arranging, like Jedi mind shit, where I've like tricked somebody into like caring for my child, and I've tricked my wife into thinking that it's okay for her to leave our child, and like it has been quite a day, let me tell you. And if you decide that like in this brief 90 minutes that I get to actually speak with my wife, that you would just like to pull up a chair and regale
Do a little
us with,
dinner theater.
do a little fucking masquerade to go along with my breadsticks.
And for the
I'm
rest
not
of the meal, I
interested.
shall be Samuel Clevens. Enjoy.
Yeah. Doing my one-man show. How's the Zeppeli?
I don't think if a person puts themselves out there in the way that it sounds like this this waitress put themselves out there, I don't think it's cool to like take steps to shut that down necessarily, but I totally understand what you guys are saying. And like the happiest moment in anyone's life is not when their wedding or their birth of their first child or whatever. It's when you see that tray of food coming. Oh, and you count the plates and you count the number of people at your
that one
table, and you
mine?
say
It's
these
gotta be mine.
you say these numbers are the same. The number of plates equals the number of people. I've cracked the code, and here it comes. I've cracked the Pasketti code, and then the Pasketti gets there, and you eat it all up, and it makes you so happy.
Yeah, it's good to order things with visual signifiers. Like if there's a menu item that has a large flag in it, I'll always get that because then I know it's coming.
So I understand. I do. I think it's a tricky situation, but I'll never be like,
The problem is that it's never okay to be like, and our interaction is done now. Please go away, waitress. Like I get
yeah,
it.
because
There's
that's what ding dong ass people do.
Yeah, but like
But the Pasketti, no, the point is a great point, Justin.
you're a food prisoner.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you can say, listen, this has been so fun, but from now on, I'm just going to go get my own refills. Is there a key or something to the soda machine that I need? Okay, thanks. All right, I'm just going to do my own thing. Because, like, it would be very nice, actually, now that I say that out loud, if, like, both parties had that option. Like, you as a server should be able to say, like, listen, this is the pits. You are just the most disreputable human being. Here's the key to the soda machine.
Yeah.
Are you good? Cool.
So like a
I'm
Lyft
done.
driver or Uber system where like the wait staff gets to rate you get to rate the wait staff, and then the next time you come in, they're like, no, he's got like 4 stars. Like, no, I'm not waiting on him. Like, you can wait on him because you're new.
I like
that
the 4
idea.
I like the 4-star metric that you came up with there, because a 4-star metric intimates that like most of the time it's fine, but there was 1 or 2 times where it was not fine, and I want to know that story.
Because it was just not fine enough.
It was
that they're
super
down
not
to
fine.
4 out of 5, but not so not fine that they're like banned from the restaurant.
It's like 10 5s and then like 2 1s, and it's like, hey, 2 1s, come here, tell me what the fuck's going on before I sit down in that seat. Do you guys want a Yahoo?
I just, super quick, just to actually give you an answer, there's fucking no solution. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
The good news
I'm
is that
so
eventually
sorry.
it's done, and you can like go back again and like hope that person's not working or go somewhere else. The good news
maybe
is you're
that
not
person-
trapped there for all eternity, and you can eventually like leave.
Okay, I'm gonna come down the other side of this. You have no idea what kind of day that person's had. Maybe they just need to rap about some stuff.
Yeah, but Griffin, this is a
It's Pasketti time. No, it's
interaction.
and the point that
no,
it's
even
Pasketti
then,
time is not going to go away.
I get your point, but this is not like, oh, they were a little bit short with me. Like, I'm here to eat a meal with the person I'm with, not to act as your therapist for the day. And I usually come down on that side of like, you don't know their life, but like, your job is to leave them alone and let them enjoy their meal and come back when they need you. Like, that's the basis of your job. Not to sit there and be like, and let me tell you a little bit more about me. Like, you don't need bedside manner as a waiter.
Oh, I totally agree. Could just be having kind of a hard day, though.
Okay. How about this Yahoo database?
Yeah, this one was sent in by Rebecca Usage. I'm going to say Usage. Thank you, Rebecca. It's by Yahoo Answers user. Sorry, something's gone wrong. Let's call them Carly G, because that's lower on the list. Thank you, thank you for your bravery. Carly G asks, chicken soup for boys? I was wondering if there were any chicken soup books aimed at boys for teens.
Oh, I thought you meant like literal
Specials. Yeah,
Because I had a whole joke.
Mama's exquisite soup recipe.
Chicken soup just filled with like Hot Wheel cars.
I had a whole joke that instead of chicken and noodles, it was chicken and doodles.
All right,
But,
all right.
Yeah, I'm going to take that to Shark Tank and see if I can get any investors.
For my money, it seems like boys, boy teens. Boy teens are why other people need those fucking chicken soup books. Teen boys create the chicken soup market.
Please help me, book. I've dealt with boy teens all fucking day.
So
the boy teens are like the common cold that has necessitated the soup.
as a publisher or author of the chicken soup books, which I don't know if those books have authors or if they just like take a bunch of shit out of Reader's Digest and then they get somebody to chop and screw it.
I always assumed they were the first tentative experiments of a rogue AI.
Okay, yeah.
I always just assumed they had one and then they just like Control F, searched all, replace pronouns and like, just like, well, let's change that to a he and done.
Because you would think my chicken soup for boys would be like, don't put your fucking finger up there, like don't snip, don't scratch, and don't tug on that, just fucking stop. But the thing is, that book's too effective. The whole chicken soup for blank economy is gonna just collapse around me.
You know, the chicken soup for the boy teen soul could just be one page with one sentence and it just says, put it away.
You put it the fuck away, dog.
And that could apply to every situation. I was a boy teen, put it away.
Just put that away.
Just put it away.
Physically,
whether that means your attitude or your wiener,
mentally,
put it away.
Spiritually, put that thing away. I feel like that's such a powerful concept, Travis. I feel like we could we could incorporate that into more of our, just put it away.
Put it away. Just don't anymore.
You guys want to know a quick, very true thing?
I'm going to guess, just based on sort of your whole role here in the organization, that you have Googled the Chicken Soup series and you have an interesting factoid about maybe the number of books that there are in this series.
No, not about that. It's about the Chicken Soup for the Soul brand large breed adult dog food.
What? What?
Because food is more than just nutrition. It's also about comfort, love, and appreciation. Here's a fucking dog food with the Chicken Soup for the Soul brand on it. Chicken Soup for the Soul brand dog food.
You can't do that. You can't have two different foodstuffs in the name of a product. It can't be like, what's up? This is Hamburger Helper's kid wine. What? Yeah, it's wine for kids, but it's made by Hamburger Helper.
What?
They're just
somewhere there was a board meeting or some kind of product pitch meeting where someone went, yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right.
Because I'm digging deep in Amazon, and there's some like really, really good Chicken Soup for the Soul books that are like very, very much into. But the weird thing about the dog food is that you would think there would be some sort of in between licensing that got them to that point, but no. As near as I can figure, they like made every book, and they had a meeting. They're like, anybody come up with any other books? What about Chicken Soup for the Prisoner's Soul? Nope, we did that one already. What about Chicken Soup for the Soul, A Book of Miracles? Nope, it exists. What about Chicken Soup for the Soul? I can't believe my dog did that. Nope, exists.
Who is that book for? Okay, have we stopped making these for a specific audience?
they're getting like super duper specific.
What haven't we done, guys? Fucking
There's chicken soup for Travis Patrick McElroy's soul.
Yeah.
Which
What haven't
I
we-
don't own.
Maybe what if we did dog food? Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Have we done napkins?
There is a game. There's a chicken soup for the game, and I bet it's fucking fun as shit.
No. It's not called chicken soup for the game, is it?
No, it's called Chicken Soup for the Soul. Count your blessings. The game.
Okay.
With an attitude of gratitude.
If it was
From the #1 best-selling series, as if there was any fucking doubt.
I thought it was chicken soup for the game, all about like how to seduce women.
okay, part of me is
Mystery presents.
chicken soup for the game. I'm disappointed to learn that it's not called chicken soup for the game, because if they started to follow that naming convention, they could literally sell anything like chicken soup for the bowling ball. It's a line of high quality bowling balls. What's it have to do with chicken soup? Fuck you.
Is the chicken soup for the Soul brand dog food chicken soup flavored?
I think it's just the books that nobody buys. Like, oh, nobody really bought chicken soup for the boy grandpa, so let's just chunk those up and make some puppies eat them.
This is our new product, chicken soup for the hamster cage.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
Can
juice.
I shoot a quick review?
Yeah. Hit me.
Chicken Soup for the Soul board game.
Yeah, I would love
This
to.
one comes to us from Seattle Mist. We thought this game sounded like good, wholesome fun, but it constantly references pop culture, which is annoying. There are lots of people who pay little or no attention to that kind of thing. So unless you're really hip, in quotes, on all the current fads, celebrities, and lifestyles, you want to pass on this game. We've tweaked the questions before to suit our family, but it took a lot of tweaking, and now it sits on the shelf. Okay, hey, who wants to come over and play Grandmom and Pete Pop's fucking bootleg Chicken Soup for the Soul 2 Rowdy XXX edition with no references to pop culture?
What's Grandma's favorite book? The Notebook? No pop culture. It's the Bible. Idiot.
It's as the idea of they're talking about it's a shame because it could have been a great game. The idea of looking on the bright side of things is great. That's why we bought the game. One of our sons tends to be an Eeyore. Well, yeah, he's got parents making bootleg Chicken Soup for the Soul board games. I'd say he has reason to be depressed.
Dear parents, might I watch anything, even PBS? I'll take 321 Contacted this way. No! We're going to play Chicken Soup for the Soul, our edition again. But there's only 3 questions, and all of them are, why are you sad?
Listen, we tried to play the Chicken Soup for the Soul board game. It was so worldly and very secular. It was a very secular, worldly game. And we had to make our own bootleg version of it.
We're proud to present a new line of products called Potato Soup for your spirit. It's a whole new thing, different from that other. Let's call it what it is. Shit. What are you, firefighter? Don't read that Chicken Soup book. It's full of shit. Potato soup for spirits, what the doctor calls for.
We don't reference anything in Potato Soup for the Spirit. Except potato soup, which is referenced quite a bit.
They made dog food before chicken soup.
Yeah.
Like
Well, what are they fucking going to call it, Justin? Chicken Soup for the Soul?
chicken soup for the tummies.
Well, what if the chicken... Okay, I gotta say.
Chicken soup for the tummy soul. Like what? Does my tummy have a soul?
If you've been making a line of books and products and dog food and bowling balls for like 200 years called Chicken Soup for the boy grandpa, and then you release Chicken Soup and it's not the best fucking chicken soup that's ever slipped betwixt these lips, like I think it probably discredits the rest of your like I eat that soup and it's just okay, and I think like, well, maybe I don't need to know what this book says about my firefighter soul.
It turns out they don't know shit about chicken soup.
Yeah, they don't have any idea.
They don't know what's fucking good for me. It's all carrots. What?
This is just a can of carrots.
Do you think, is there a law preventing me from reading chicken soup for the firefighter's soul, or chicken soup for the grandma's soul. Groups that I will never. I'm more likely to become a grandma than a firefighter, but like, am I allowed to read the books not designed for me, or is there some sort of security like eye scanner,
Well, it's not,
RFID?
you're allowed to read it, but they're just full of so much slang and jargon.
Yeah.
Like they've got firefighters have like 18 different words for like the embers that land on your nose,
But no
And, like,
word
you
for
would-
snow.
but no word for snow. Kind of weird.
Think about it.
And the grandma one is just like a lot of like long since retired racist words for really, well, any race, the whole rainbow of races, the whole spectrum.
My dad just got the iPhone 6 Plus, a large phone, and has been calling it his cocaine tray, both in public and in private. When I bring it up, he smiles and says, "Oh, am I embarrassing you?" What do? That's from Cocaine Confused in California. God,
That's really good,
Your
dude.
dad is awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
Have you considered starting a Dungeons and Dragons podcast with him?
That's so good. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I embarrassing you? I mean, confusing more than anything, Dad, but chase your bliss. Go for it. It's a solid joke. Milk it.
When he says, here's the way to get him to stop. Next time he calls us cocaine tray, just nod and be like, nice.
Nice, dude.
Nice, dude.
And then
That's
you
real
take
good,
out,
David.
and then you take out your phone. You do a line of blow off of it. And then
While
say,
making
like,
intense eye contact with him.
yeah, and you say, "You want to bump, old man?"
We'll go line for line. Is
Line
that a
for
thing
line.
people do? Like you go shot for shot. Is that a thing people do with Coke?
Only
Where they
I've got
challenge each other to like Coke races.
Yeah, it's like Lady and the Tramp, where they start on opposite ends of a line and then they come together and they're nose kissing. Mm-hmm. Don't nose kiss your dad.
Let's go to the money zone.
Justin, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How you sleeping?
Not actually.
Cool.
Thanks, baby.
My wife, as you know, is, and maybe the internet doesn't know, but is pregnant. And so she has not been
What?
sleeping.
Congratulations!
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys.
Congratulations,
Sorry.
Travis.
But so she's been sleeping infrequently, as pregnant ladies are like to do. And I can tell you something. We've got that Casper mattress, and I am not disturbed when she gets up and isn't able to sleep in the middle of the night.
Okay, so that
I'm
just
able
went a
to
different
sleep.
direction.
What?
I thought you were maybe
Well,
going to say like the Casper mattress is so great that it can lull my my otherwise bothered pregnant wife directly to Slumber Town.
I really haven't asked her about it, but like I've been continuing to sleep great.
Oh, like yeah.
Straight through the night. No amount of her tossing and turning and wailing and gnashing of teeth can disturb my slumber on a Casper mattress. Casper mattress is incredible. They send it straight to your door, and they through whatever black magic they've done, they're able to keep costs down to the point where it almost seems unbelievable. You could get a twin size mattress for as low as $500, a king size mattress for only $950, which is an amazing, amazing deal. The mattresses are incredible. They're incredibly comfortable. Since we got ours, we've been sleeping better than ever before. And it has a risk-free trial and return policy, which means you can sleep on it for 100 days. And if you don't like it, you just return it. And they're made in America, which if you only want to sleep on American things, you've done it. What's the special offer, you ask? That's a good question. Justin, what is the special offer?
What's the special offer, Trav?
Well,
Let me tell you.
Oh, okay.
MBMBaM
I thought you were
listeners
asking me, but I just asked you.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Okay.
MBMBaM listeners can get $50 towards any mattress purchase if they go to casper.com/mybrother and use promo code mybrother, all one word, at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Go do that.
That's casper.com/mybrother and then use promo code mybrother at checkout. You got to do them both.
Can I talk to you guys about Harry's?
Yeah, you don't need to. I'm like a big fan, but go ahead.
I've never shaved before in my life, but
Clearly.
so please tell me something.
yeah,
Anything.
you look-
Free me from this beard prison.
You haven't heard of Harry's. That's because you are a Harry, like from Harry and the Hendersons.
Guys, they should call it not Harry's.
Holy shit, Travis!
It's so fucking good, dude.
Thank you.
I just shit my pants.
Thank you.
Shit your pants good.
That's a shit my pants good joke.
Thank you. Thank you.
Put it up on the board.
Thanks, guys. So what is it?
It's a place where you can,
I was going to talk about it, but this is all fine. This ad is going great.
Go ahead.
It's the shaving thing. We're supported in part this week by Harry's.com. You ever ask yourself, hey, why do they cost $140 per razor? And they're locked inside of, like, Magneto's fucking mind prison.
And why are they so sharp?
And why are they so fucking sharp? No, razors that you buy in the store are a piece of shit. They're so overpriced that people are more likely to steal them. If you make a razor cost as much as a television, yeah, people are going to steal those shits because it's way smaller than a television. Crime of the century. Easy crime. It's like it's the copper wire of hygiene products. Harry's fixes all of that. They're good quality, German engineered, 5-blade cartridges. You get a close, comfy shave, quality guaranteed. You get a full refund if you're not happy with the shave. And then the price, it's factory direct. You cut out, you say, get the fuck out of here, Walgreens. You say, get the fuck out of here, Dwayne Reddy. Is it Reddy or Reed?
It's Reed.
No one's quite sure who that is named after. But anyway,
Yeah.
you say, get the fuck out of here, Dwayne whoever. Because these razors...
Dwayne
get
The
shipped
Rock
through-
Johnson?
Well, no, I would never say that to him. These razors from Harry's,
say,
they go
"Get in
straight to
here."
your door. Get in here, Dwayne, and shave me. I want a full body shave from Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Not asking too much.
I don't think that's asking too much at all. So they sell their blades at half the price of the leading brand. They have a Truman starter set. It's a great option for new customers. It's an amazing deal for just $15. You get a razor handle, moisturizing shave cream, and 3 of Harry's 5-blade German engineered razors. Harry's will give you $5 off just because you're a listener of our show. If you go to harrys.com and use the promo code MyBrother, all one word. That's HARRYS.com, and use the promo code MyBrother. Get that cool set for $5 off.
I've got a message for Steve Prittis. It's from Beth, a.k.a. Amp. Awesome.
Amp.
Happy birthday to the only one who managed to melt this once icy heart with cuddles and kisses and the occasional cup of tea. Love you always, Steve, my perfect boyfriend, partner, and future husband. Heart sign. From your cheesy girlfriend/wife, Beth. It's like a time-traveling message in there, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Well, because she says that Steve is her boyfriend, and then she identifies herself as both girlfriend and wife, as though she has become unstuck in time and exists in both the present and the future when they are married.
The time traveler's wife.
Maybe this is when they first meet. This is the
this
first
the
time
moment?
Steve has heard of Beth.
Oh, fuck yeah, the lake house.
Maybe this is when they move into the lake house.
This is when they move into the lake house, and they're like, I'm gonna go check out the bathroom. Whoa! I'm in caveman times. Get me the fuck out of here, Sandra Bullock.
I'm trying, but I just can't get Ziggy to answer me.
Happy birthday, Steve. I'm not talking about fucking Quantum Leap again. I got a message for Avatal from Rishi, and it says, the Tron won't accommodate my entire LJ entry you wrote. So I quote, I saw him on stage, and he was singing out to heaven. I swear, arms outstretched, so at peace with himself, just so free. I started crying. You, Avatal Isaacs, wrote that about Chris Martin after a Coldplay concert. I'm laughing already, and it was all yellow, you lunatic.
That's amazing.
Hey, this is all time. This is all time. Fuck.
Do you guys want to read it? I feel bad that I got to read it.
Fucking savage.
Okay, wait. We each get to do, hold on, line readings.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead,
Okay,
Travis.
I saw him on stage, and he was singing out to heaven. I swear, arms outstretched, so at peace with himself, just so free. I started crying.
This is the meanest thing anybody's ever done on this show.
It's like the meanest thing that anybody's ever done, but it's like it's bulletproof. It's
so
like it's
fucking good.
It's Teflon. Like, you can't. What are you gonna do? Say you didn't write that in Live Journal? You did. You did put it on Live Journal. It's right there. By the way, I'm sorry to hear that our Jumbotron 3000 cannot accept your full LJ entry. MBMBaM at MaximumFun.org or Justin at TeenGoogle.com if you want to just shoot that over my way and I can enjoy it in its entirety.
Hi, are you a fan of Star Trek The Next Generation? Well, that's weird because it's a corny show. But my friends Ben Harrison and Adam Pranica do a lovely podcast about it. It's called The Greatest Generation, and it's on MaximumFun.org. I thought that this podcast was a bad idea, but I was wrong. Please listen to The Greatest Generation on MaximumFun.org.
Do you guys want a Yahoo?
No, because it's time for the hottest new feature that is on My Brother and Me, and it's called Munch Squad. I wanna rock.
Fear has gripped my heart
Munch Squad.
with its long, icy hand.
You know how? Okay, so Munch Squad is a new feature on My Brother and Me, hosted by Justin McElroy. You know how, like, you're always hearing about great new fast food items.
Oh, fuck.
But you find out about them from somebody else, right? Well, no longer, because on My Brother and Me, I'm going to be bringing you the latest and greatest from fast food, and it's going to be direct from the people making them. I'm not interested in what some YouTube commoner thinks of the hottest fast food items. I want to take it straight from the professionals who are paid to know about this stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to be bringing you the dirt, the scoop, direct scoop, and probably there will be scoops of dirt in at least a few of these items, I would imagine.
I just want to get ahead of this, and I want to say you didn't tell us about this ahead of time.
Correct.
Any crunching or munching you do into your microphone.
I'm not eating it. This is literally just PR. That's all I'm bringing you is the direct feed from the companies making
Oh
the
my
product.
God. So you're not even eating the food.
It's just, I'm not going to get my fucking bite. I'm not an expert like these people. I'm not paid to know what's good and what's bad in the world of fast food.
So during this segment, you're just going to read PR bursts.
I'm going to read it with my own sort of like twisted spin, which means,
Fuck.
yes, I'm just going to read it with no editorialization whatsoever.
All right.
This first item, this has been
Can
sort
we
of like,
guess who the company is?
I imagine it'll be pretty evident if they talk about like.
yeah, you will know this one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm still
right
gonna
off.
guess. Go for it.
Okay.
This is just a game for me.
This,
Like if it says like
the
if it
first
says
one-
like so much cheese, you'll come. It's like, oh, TGI Fridays.
the first one up is called the Naked Crispy Chicken Taco.
Okay.
And it is it started getting tested in September. Some people started showing up there. BuzzFeed says that this is a Tex-Mex chain, which is literally the height of generosity.
Yeah.
I mean
This is
Taco
a
Bell stuff.
food business.
It's a food it's a food repository.
This is a Tex-Mex adjacent restaurant.
So what's the naked crispy chicken taco? Well, it's like a taco.
That's
but
a bad. Hey, can I say something? Bad fucking start.
bad fucking start? But
You know a taco? Okay, hold that image in your mind, but get ready to spin it.
it's like a taco, except instead of a crispy corn shell, they have a very thin fillet of fried chicken.
No.
And that is making up the shell of the. Yeah. That is the item which we are talking about today. Just for you guys, if you're at home, you can feel free to Google this, but I went ahead and just dropped you guys in a little image there in your Skype window. You can check that out. It is a very thin fillet of fried chicken.
I hate every pixel of this
Kind
fucking
of like
image
the waffle
you just sent
taco.
me.
So let's hear about it from the experts, okay? You don't want to hear about it from me, okay? And they're just look. When is this going to happen? Kat Garcia, Taco Bell's senior manager of marketing, says we're just planning what's the
We're just
right
playing
timing."
around.
Just
we're
Joshing.
just having fun. We're just playing around, man. Don't take it so
We don't
seriously.
know
It's
when
fucking
this is going to come out.
yeah.
It got its start when Taco Bell's senior director of innovation, you'll remember, fired for that position in disgrace in 2012. Heather Mottershaw, who imagined a taco shell made from chicken Milanese. But
One night when she was super duper high and drunk.
simultaneously. So this is a quote from Chief Marketing Officer Marissa Thalberg, who
I'm
says,
so sorry. Please, God, forgive
no.
me.
think of all the crazy firsts that have existed in time and civilization. Dare we say
Light bulb, flight, chicken taco.
Dare we say even the creation of the wheel probably seemed a
Go
little odd
fucking
first.
home. Go home.
Well, they did make the
Until
wheel out of
somebody
a
said-
thin fillet of fried chicken.
That's a really good thing. So this is like become a fashion project of Steve Gomez, Taco Bell's manager of product development. He literally says it's a passion project, which like that's
Your passion.
yeah,
Hey, dude.
You think
your
that's
passion.
code for fetish?
Hey, buddy. Your passion fucking sucks.
Garcia said he was worried that consumers might think
Die?
that it's weird fair food.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's gestury is his word.
I'm worried that
he
the
said when
consumers might have the final thought on this mortal coil of this is like fair food before they promptly die.
And he said, when you explain to someone, they create a visualization in their mind, but then you put it in front of them and you're like, try it. And then it's like, okay, I get it.
I'm looking at a fucking Business Insider article about this taco. And I think the way that Business Insider got tipped off is this tweet from Twitter user Jawk, Jawk. And it's a picture image of this fucking accident. And the tweet says, "Yo, Taco Bell, I found a location that had a taco shell made out of chicken. It was so good. Any more info on this?" So just to like walk through this person's day, they went to Taco Bell and they were like, "Hey, welcome to Taco Bell. What would you like? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you're interested, but we do have this essentially forbidden menu item. I guarantee you've never had it before. It's just like we're having some fun with." I imagine like the opening scene in Gremlins, where it's like, I don't really feel like a quesalupa or a taco or a burrito today. Like, well, that's all we have. Unless you want to try this like crazy shit. Unless you want to try this crazy garbage
Follow
that'll
me.
definitely kill your heart.
I like that he's asking for more info.
Hey, I would like more-
What fucking context do you need, my dude? It's a fucking fried
My
chicken
tweet
taco.
to Taco Bell would have been like, of course I ordered this because I'm like the beginning of Gremlins, like my curiosity was piqued. And I just want to know, like, here's the store number. Send all these people to fucking jail.
And I just want to know, will you be responsible for taking care of my family when I'm dead?
Yeah.
Certainly, this franchise has gone rogue.
Yeah.
This is a rogue Taco Bell that must be put down.
There's Taco Bell. They must be stopped at all costs.
Just want you to know, your employees have done this. There's no punishment harsh enough, so I really need you to think outside the bun.
Time to call in your treaties with the Burger King and put a stop to it.
I want to read you guys the fucking quote of the whole thing. And this is from Garcia. Again, we're back to Garcia.
I just love
Ta-
it so much.
Taco Bell has found in the test that the vegetables somehow managed to give the meaty, deep-fried chalupa a, quote, health halo in the eyes of consumers. Quote, "We were getting feedback like, it's so healthy, it's so fresh,"
No.
said Garcia. "That really surprised us because it's fried chicken." That's his quote. That's Garcia's quote. "That really surprised us because it's fried chicken."
Do you think that it really surprises is not like how healthy people thought it were, but like how easy everyone was to fool into eating?
Yeah, like
a
every
fried
fucking
chicken
time
taco?
we think that we've crossed the Rubicon, America's like, hey, there's another Rubicon up ahead. Let's keep going.
When we debuted the chicken bad taco at some select stores, we expected to be run out of town on a rail. But here we are, the mayors of Flavor Town.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on. We were really surprised.
I would be surprised if the people who ate this experiment knew there were vegetables in it, because I feel like it's a very human response, certainly an American response, to when I see fried chicken, I have this like almost predatory like response of just like, I need to put that in my throat like as fast as I possibly can. And if there are vegetables in the way of that goal, I will of course eat them, but it's just like the path there. You know?
It means to an end.
I would eat this.
So that's your Munch Squad report
I would
for
consume
today.
this thing. I will consume this thing.
Well, of course we're going to. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
They said that Gomez says every year the benchmark gets higher and higher for new big taco innovation ideas, says Gomez.
Is Big Taco capitalized?
I want to know whose fucking problem that particular arms race is. Taco Bell? Like, that's on you. You're in a race with yourself.
Yeah. We got Taco Cabana down here, but they don't like, they would have to just be like, it's a gun. It's a fucking gun that shoots a taco. into your tummy.
Del Taco, which is just one step away from just calling themselves Bell Taco,
Yeah.
is like they're just happy to be considered in the same like taco store discussion as the Taco Bell. I don't know that anyone else is like, we made a taco out of chocolate. Like nobody's doing that.
Are you talking about a Choco Taco?
Well, I said it, and then I immediately regretted it because I knew a Choco Taco was a thing. Let's see. We put taco meat inside of a live alligator's mouth, and now you consume the whole thing in one bite. Is that better?
You fucking French
A
the gator.
Croco Taco.
French this meat out of this alligator's mouth.
We call it a Croco Taco.
We call it a bayou blaster.
I want to hear another Yahoo.
Okay, I got this one, and it's from Morgan Davey. Thank you, Morgan. It's from Yahoo Answers user Bill, who asks, Bill launched his account on April 30th, 2016. Just fucking wanted to get in before Yahoo goes away forever. Did you guys see somebody in the Facebook group or somebody emailed us that like got some scuttlebutt from people like on Yahoo who were just like, oh yeah, Yahoo Answers, like we will get rid of that shit as quick as we possibly can.
Oh, really?
I'm saying
no.
it's not looking good. Anyway, Bill asks, does space weed exist in the Star Wars canon? Fuck yeah.
Oh, God. Good question.
I want to hear about that.
Can we all
Space
agree
Doja.
that the person most likely to really just like get baked is
Yeah.
Yoda, right?
Oh,
it's Yoda.
Dude. Dagobong.
Dago Bong is very good.
That's why Darth Vader sounded like that. He's just hotboxing that mask.
Darth Vapor.
Darth Vapor.
Smoke. Instead of Snoke.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yo, Dank,
Well, I feel like we
No.
already did Yoda.
do you?
Chewbonga.
Chewbacca.
Oh, yeah.
Bong Solo? Is that two?
I feel like maybe we should do less of the bong. And maybe we should start telling jokes.
Yeah, a
Luke
joke would be
Skywalker.
good. By the way, if my
This is
fucking
me for the rest of the show. Go on.
if my Twitter replies turn into a fucking Star Wars weed wasteland, I swear
Oh,
to God,
dude.
I'll delete the whole service. I will delete my account. You'll come up and you'll find an egg in my place. I do not need that in my life right
Do
now.
you guys think when Lynn wrote the music for that one scene of Force Awakens, he had to like ask questions about the canon of it to like really nail the song? And like one of those questions had to be like, all right, we're in like a good time party spot. People are definitely blazing on some space weed, right? And J.J. Abrams was like, of course. Yeah, dude.
Of course they are.
You've
Yeah.
just blown my mind, Griffin, because the fact of the matter is, with how much extended universe there is in this canon, there's definitely a scene of somebody smoking some kind of like space opium.
Well, there's
Or,
that
like,
there's
you know
the
what-
death sticks, right?
Like when
There's
people,
a thing.
I believe you, Griffin. You could have said literally anything.
Somebody tries to sell one to Obi Kenobi. That's what I call him. I just cut the one out because I'm a busy guy.
What about spice? Isn't that a thing? Spice in Star
Probably.
Wars?
No, I'm not. Oh, guys, you're getting fucking way off track. Of course there's drugs in the Star Wars universe. Of course there are. Han Solo's a fucking smuggler. Like, why do you think that job
Yeah.
exists if he's not like peddling?
Smuggling waffles.
And everybody looks at Han Solo and he's like, oh, what a fun time guy. And I don't want.
He's a drug runner.
He fucking he's like,
jungle.
hey, Ed, it's me, Han Solo. Haha, dashing rogue. Anyway, here's some crack.
Now, hold on. He's not the dealer, Griffin. He's just he's the mule.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
listen,
Thanks.
is there-
Hey, welcome to Kid Planet. Thanks. This is my luggage. All right, come on in. Thanks. Step, walk. Hey, here's that crack for Kid Planet. Yeah, get that out there. Get that out there. Where's my money?
We'll get you the crack as soon as Chewbacca shits it out later. Because it's all ballooned up there.
Yeah.
Every time that Han Solo flakes on the rebellion, you have to remember that he is doing it to go transport crack.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He's back and he saved us as we attacked the Death Star.
Yeah, that's it.
Kid Planet.
I gotta go. Oh, it's Ice Planet Hoth. We haven't seen Luke in a while. I'm gonna go out looking for him, and I'm gonna go just like drop off a few little crack nugs.
You
I'm
know, he
also
was
gotta go poach some wampa.
You know, he he was stoked when he heard it was the ice planet. It gets there, he's like, well, this is not what I expected at all. This is a much more literal take on that concept than I sort of expected.
Yeah, I bet he smuggled some really dope shit though.
Oh no, he smuggled robots and like fucking war heroes, and like he had those monsters in the worst scene in the new movie. But then then there was
how very much he drew a line anywhere.
no, God no. He's got to get to work where he can. It's definitely a competitive field. If somebody wants him to take crack to Kid Planet, like.
But here's the thing. The thing that's crazy here is when the new movie starts. Han Solo's in the new movie, by the way. When the new movie starts, he's back on his grind.
Yeah, no.
He's in that hunt again. He's moving that good stuff.
Yeah.
I got a shipment of Ewok gallbladders here. Shh, keep it down, keep it down. Shit's illegal on this planet.
You smoke
Illegal
though.
everywhere. Enjoy. I gotta go deliver some crack.
You smoke some of that. Oh man. Why do you think those old guys are so happy all the fucking time? It's because their livers produce crack. That's where it comes from.
Folks, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for listening. We have a few things that we just want to run through. If you're going to be at our live shows in early June in DC and New York, sadly they're sold out if you don't already have tickets. But if you do have tickets, you're going to be there. Please send us questions to address at the show. Send in questions with DC live show or NYC live show in the subject line, all caps. We make sure to see it. If you're planning on asking us a question at the show, don't not send in a question because of that. Because honestly, we only get to 3 or 4 audience questions, and we always have tons of people waiting. So go ahead and send in your questions, and we'll answer them during the show.
You all right? You get exhausted.
I just thought you guys would pick it up and
You
say
did
something.
great.
I was
You didn't
waiting
leave any breaks.
I was waiting
why
for
do I
the
have to
end
do
of
the
your.
whole
I was
thing?
waiting for the end of your pain to sigh.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
I just did an interview on Uprocks. That
Yeah.
was really fun.
Yeah, that was cool,
was a really
Travis.
good
That made me feel like you're a big deal.
It's nice to feel like a big deal for us. You can check that out. I'll tweet it, or you can just search Uprocks with 2 X's and Travis McElroy, and it comes up. It was a lovely interview with David Pemberton.
It was really good. So there's a bunch of other shows on the Max Fun Network. If you like this show, I guarantee you there will be at least one other show on the network. Probably 8 other shows on the network, though, that you'll really enjoy. I'm talking about shows like the Beef and Dairy Network. I'm talking about shows like Throwing Shade. I'm talking about shows like Jordan Jesse Go and Judge John Hodgman and Stop Podcasting Yourself. There's a ton of really good shows. If you want to hear us do more shows, go to McElroyShows.com. We got a bunch of other podcasts like The Adventure Zone. We're about to start a new arc on The Adventure Zone. I would say it's actually a good time to get on because we're about to start a new arc, but I feel like at this point you should probably start at the beginning or else you'll be lost. But I also want to plug Rose Buddies, which is the Bachelor-themed show that I do with my wife, Rachel. I'm very, very proud of this show. I love doing it so much, and a new season of The Bachelor starts tonight. It's actually The Bachelorette.
Inspired by you, Griffin. I got a group together. And we're
You're
watching
fucking
it tonight,
kidding.
and we're doing the draft and everything.
Yeah, we have. So our last episode was a preview of this upcoming season, and then a rules for how we do our fantasy league. It's so much fun. Yeah, that was our most recent episode, so you could listen to that today and be ready for the episode tonight, and then listen all season while we talk about it. Anyway, that's one of the shows. There's many, many other ones.
I also wanted to plug one of my shows that's not on any network, a little independent show called MBMBaM with Travis and Tybee, where we talk about things that are frustrating us and maybe frustrating you. And it's a very honest, heartfelt, scary show to make. And I really love doing it. And it's a great show and people seem to like it. And I'd love for you to check it out. You can go to interrobangcast.com and check it out.
Also, Justin and I are doing a series of Monster Factory videos. If you've never watched Monster Factory, it's videos that me and Justin do for Polygon where we make not ugly, they're beautiful characters in games that allow you to do so, and then
Challenging
characters, and we just fuck games up. And then Totino's, friend of the family at this point, Totino's, who sponsored the McElroy family Totino's Fun Hour here on MBMBaM, has sponsored a 3-episode run of Monster Factory episodes, which we are conducting in Second Life. The second of those 3 episodes goes up today, and holy fucking shit, it turned out so good, Justin.
Oh, really? Is it
It's a
good?
good old episode. Yeah. So yeah, go check out Monster Factory. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Polygon's YouTube channel. Or you can just search Monster Factory and you'll find it there.
You can also go to McElroyShows.com. Everything's there,
Everything's
including
there.
our contact
Yep,
our Twitters and Facebook, everything.
Thanks to John Roderick and the Long Winters for the use of our theme song "It's a Departure" off Putting the Days to Bed. It's a really, really great album. Start listening to it now. Get pumped for the summer months. I know it's a band called The Long Winters, but you can listen to it for all seasons.
Griffin, do you have a final Yahoo for us?
Oh, hell yeah, I do. This one's sent in by Aaron Keese. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron might need a nickname soon. It's from Yahoo Answers user Bruce.
The Keister. The Keister.
That's terrible.
We'll come up with something better.
It's from Yahoo Answers user, and this is all caps, so I am going to shout it. I apologize. Bruce! And then Bruce's question is also in all caps, so I'm going to have to shout it as well. I apologize. Bruce's question is this Yahoo email support?
My name's Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This has been my brother, and me. Kiss your dad square on the lips.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture. Artist owned.
Listener supported.
Hi, everybody. I'm Justin McElroy.
And I'm Dr. Sydney McElroy.
Every Tuesday, we bring you Sawbones, a marital tour of misguided medicine, a show about all the dumb, weird, terrible ways that we've tried to fix each other over the years. You know, some light summer listening.
Maybe you want to hear about yogurt enemas, or why we tried to eat mummies for a while, or why drinking cholera diarrhea sounded like a good idea.
That and so much more is waiting for you every Tuesday right here on the Maximum Fun Network with Sawbones, a marital tour of misguided medicine.